Through the smoke, the Dark Angel arrives.
Descending upon the WWE Universe. She is approaching this WarGames cage with a look of total confidence on her face.
And we know exactly why. Tonight, the numbers game plays in her team's favor. For her, help is on the way.
But let's not forget that she has to endure a one-on-one cage match until that help arrives. She could be out of commission by the time her backup gets there.
Oh, I'm not so sure that's in the cards. She's been training for this and planning. She's ready to survive anything to win the war.
The champ has said she wants to make a statement with tonight's match, and the entire division needs to take note.
Rhea Ripley is here, and everyone else better run for cover.
The Eradicator ready to annihilate the entire women's division.
The Nightmare has arrived at WarGames.
The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, has certainly earned her many monikers within the confines of WarGames. She led her team to victory in the first ever women's WarGames match and set a standard for brutality at Survivor Series WarGames.
We have seen Ripley continue to embrace her sadistic side. We've seen her become more ruthless with every passing match. And guys, that means every time Rhea Ripley steps foot inside WarGames, she is more dangerous than ever.
First two competitors in WarGames facing off against each other, setting the pace to kick things off.
These first few minutes of the match are crucial, Cole. If you're going to end up at a numbers disadvantage soon, this is the time to even the odds before the next competitor even has a chance to come in. On the other hand, if you're going to end up with the advantage, then you have the opportunity to wound your prey sooner rather than later.
Absolutely, Corey. These opening moments are so important, so vital in a match like this.
Jawbreaker!
Call it, Dennis.
That takes them down. Ooh, headbutt to the back of the neck. Getting her set up for something in the corner.
She's tossed. She get airline miles for that.
What an unexpected show of strength from that attack. Ripley is getting beaten down here.
Ripley needs to be resourceful. Find an opening.
She just went catapulting across that gap and into the other ring.
Springboard.
Corey, bit of a numbers game going into a match like this, isn't there?
Yeah, Cole, there's no telling which way the scale will tip until everyone's in the cage. But being outnumbered before that, well, let's just say it won't be a fair fight.
German suplex released! And Stephanie has picked up the pace.
And Stephanie cannot be stopped right now.
And she quickly turned that around.
Trading counters here.
Ooh. Rhea Ripley gearing up for brutality.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. Fends it off. Good counter.
Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
I cannot imagine how your knee would feel after delivering that move on such a larger opponent.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Great job anticipating Stephanie.
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone. Uh-oh. That curve felt that coming.
Backdrop suplex.
That had to have taken an incredible amount of leverage to pull off on someone so much bigger.
Got them off their feet here. Lands face first. Ooh.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Face first off the knee. Now we have Giulia.
Elbow puts an end to that.
Stiff headbutt. That looked rough. I think that busted her open.
Now we might need to get her some help.
Placing her in the corner.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
Boom, nice.
Amazing how smooth that looked. Must be hitting the weight room hard if you could suplex that much weight.
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage. She's looking to go top rope on the top. Jumping suplex. What a throw of the much larger opponent.
Here we go. They look ready to get in there and even things up a little. Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
A quick stop to pick up some artillery before she evens this one up. Giulia comes right back at her.
In total control of their opponent at the moment. Scooped up and
Hard slam down. You can tell she's got her right where she wants her.
lift off.
Right to the lower back. Ooh, well measured.
Taken down by the neck.
Oh, perfect kick. Lands a kick to the gut.
Goes into the corner.
How disrespectful, my gosh. See ya.
Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again.
Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. That big slap.
Table behind her now in the line of fire.
We're gonna put them through the table, no.
A potential catastrophe. Ooh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Giulia looking to pull her opponent away. Timer's almost up. This next entry gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Punishing the lower back. Once again. Back curve. Kick to the gut.
Gentlemen, the advantage has officially shifted.
And Bianca felt the full force of that.
Giving her team the advantage, but she's looking for her own advantage now.
She's between a rock and a hard place right now.
Right through the table.
Goodness gracious. Destruction everywhere. You talk about competition. You talk about drive in this business. This is what we're talking about.
These women refusing to let up on each other, just unloading everything they have.
World slam.
She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter. From the middle rope.
Go ahead and
Eat defeat.
Stephanie by her, turning her attention to the WWE Universe now.
grabbing the arm.
Giulia poised to say goodbye. Here it comes.
Did Giulia clinch this?
Pulling with a hammerlock. And spinning into a
Michinoku driver.
Giulia setting it up.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that.
Does that finish Ripley for good?
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even. The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match.
Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Flush with an enziguri. Creative counter. She propels her over to the other ring. Two-handed choke slam. Ooh. Sit-out powerbomb. Io's lining up to finish this off.
We've got to acknowledge these fans, a packed arena, and we're hearing every single voice.
It is.
And she releases her own submission. And I have the question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
With authority! Belair gets countered.
Bianca Belair flexing her power. Ripley with an emphatic statement. This spells trouble for Stephanie.
Muscling up their opponent. Oh my goodness! Into the powerbomb.
And Bianca landing another big hit in the late stages.
There's some real danger staring Stephanie in the face here.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero.
Oh yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team.
Taking a moment to get pumped up with this crowd's incredible energy. If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Putting her in a dangerous position.
And back to Sky.
Io might have put an end to this. Cracking blow from that flying trash can.
That core area really getting lit up. And a rough landing, but she'll get some space.
Giulia looking to put her opponent away.
Driven down, Northern Lights bomb.
Bad spot for Belair. She's locked in, about to go for the kill.
Becky Lynch goes through, and she's, there it is!
Disarmer! 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 She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Becky.
There's a manhandle slam!
Let's go. Here we go. Single leg drop kick. Now Rhea Ripley.
Sorely need.
And curve, kick to the gut. There's the SVP. Hazardous situation for Lynch.
She countered that into her own offense.
here we go. Hide your grandma and put the kid. Another big move. Oh, moonsault by Io Sky. Back her with a big-time move. She just won't stop. Back her. Down into SVB.
Hazardous situation for Ripley. Looking dazed. You can tell she has no idea what's coming to her.
Arrivederci, baby. Take off. What a move.
Now scaling the steal.
This is either madness or brilliance.
Watching. Look at this, just driving the knee into the spine. The power looking for the win. Look at the bridge, too.
3-0. What a match. Oh, Kairi saved from the ropes.
And that was a hell of a... This could be it for Bianca. Now we have Giulia. Giulia gets it. That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history. What a battle, what a war. Strong showing from both these teams tonight, but congratulations are in order here.
No way to sugarcoat it, gentlemen. This is about the toughest test you can face here in the WWE, and they passed it with flying colors.